Shooting during the day is pretty easy, but what if you're shooting in low light or at night? We're going to show you some techniques right now. Hi, this is Todd from Sniping Rhino Ranch. In today's video, we're going to talk about shooting in low light or at dark. I just got this weapon back. I had some night sights put on it. I have several weapons that have night sights on it. So let's see how they put the sights on, huh? I would say that's pretty good. So we decided that this week, or for this month's shooting video, we're going to talk about low light shooting or shooting at night. If you're not a subscriber, make sure and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming homestead related videos. That being said, let's start talking about shooting in low light. So we're going to go out to the range and do some shooting so you can just see how effective or ineffective different shooting techniques are when it's dark out. But while we have some light, I want to go over some of the stuff we have here. The first thing I have is a pistol that has nothing on it. It has no night sights, it has no weapons light, it's just a standard pistol. And for that, you're going to need a flashlight. If someone breaks into your house, if you hear something outside, or if you're a police officer or something like that, you have to have a flashlight because you have to be able to identify your target. The last thing you want to do is hear a bump in the night and come out, see somebody standing there, engage them, turn the lights on and find out it's someone that you care about or an innocent bystander. And so when I'm using this, there's a couple techniques that I use. The primary one, if I have no night sights, is to just put the flashlight at my shoulder. You can do it wherever. I like to, so it's natural. I just practice it all the time. I put it at my shoulder and I, present to the target. What that does, it allows me to identify the target, and it allows me to see my sights in the light here so that I can put accurate fire down on the threat if need be. The other technique is to kind of set it right next to the firearm offset, and you can use your support hand as a little support if you have issues holding your weapon one-handed. So that is that. The next thing we have is no night sights with a weapons light. Now this is about an 80 lume light. It's very low lume. I actually use it on this pistol as a nightstand gun, and I do that because the brighter the light, the more splashback you have in your face from the brightness. And so it's bright enough inside my house for me to identify a threat if it's there and engage it. The downside to this is that if you don't have night sights, you still can't see your sights. But if you practice enough with point shooting, you can get where you're on target that way. But you can also, when this shoots a beam out, you can use that and figure out where to aim based on that. You just have to get out there and practice. The huge advantage to a weapons light is it allows me to put both hands on target and present so that I can manage recoil, I can shoot faster, my point shooting is more accurate when I use two hands, and if I have to call 911, if I have to open doors, if I have to get a family member to safety, it's just the flashlight's right on the firearm. You're always going to still want this because if you find someone out on your property that is not necessarily a bad person, you don't want to be shining a light and pointing a gun at them. So that's that. Then we have a weapon that just has night sights. The advantage again to that is you can see your sights in low light or darkness. And if you can see the target I mean, you can present up and you can see your sights and put accurate and fast fire on the threat. The problem with it is it a threat or not? So you still want to have a flashlight. And again, the advantage is you don't have to worry about having it back here. You can get that good support so you can identify the target and you can see your sights to engage accurately. And then the last thing is a night sights and weapons light. Now this is mostly for outdoors. It's something I use on my duty setup. Yeah, it's 800 lums. You can see the difference. It also has a strobe feature, so I can disorientate somebody. But it also has night sight. So at night, when I'm outside and I have a threat, I can put my light on them, and I can still see my sights. So, and it's very blinding. So it just gives a huge advantage. Disadvantages: this isn't really. It's really tough to find holsters for weapons lights on some particular models, and especially for concealed carry. I don't carry a weapons light when I'm carrying concealed, but I do have night sights. And so lastly, we have a carbine for, if patrol carbine, if you have to go outside for any reason or you're predator hunting, something like that. I have a weapons light here on it. It's got just a pressure, so I can put it on like that. My EOTech, I can set the brightness down to where it's not blinding me. I can get accurate fire with it. And this also has a night vision feature where it puts an infrared reticle on there so that I can use night vision goggles whether I'm on duty, predator hunting, something like that. And so these are the options that we have. Now let's go out to the range, demonstrate, and just see how well they work. You really can't see me. It's 55 yards with weapons light and night sights. That's the advantage of shooting with night sights and a weapons light. Okay, we're out here at the range. We're going to be starting out with a pistol with no night sights and a flashlight. And I'll be showing the boys how to do it. I'll go first, and then they'll go. We're only about 15 yards away from the target. So boys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it to where I can see the target. Take your time. Move closer if you want. A little closer. That's 5. Let's get it on the target. Good job. hopefully this video has helped you learn something that you can use if you ever find yourself in a gunfight at night. And hopefully you enjoyed it.
If you did, leave a comment and hit the like button.
Also, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming homestead related videos. This is Stefan.
Todd.
And Michael from Sniping Rhino Ranch.
Have a great day.